women, that's the whole thing we hear about anyways, that why do women talk differently to their boss than, or when at their job, to their man, right? This is a thing we hear, that women will respect the people at work way more than they respect the man at home. And
You don't pay me.
Right. Exactly. However, I do not give you a formal paycheck, but I affect your life way more than this person over here at your job. So this person who gives you a paycheck means more than me. That tells me all I need to hear, because then I'm out. I'm like, oh, okay, so if I paid you more, you do what I tell you to do, then you're not really here for me.
That's wild. That's a wild take.
That's a great take.
If you go, I respect this person more because they pay me.
I don't
compared
respect
to all
the
that
person
stuff
more.
do more.
I deal with more at work because I deal with the personalities. I deal with the bullshit more at work because it's actually the money that I have to bring in the home to help the livelihood at my house. I can't say what I would naturally want to say to these people at work without losing a job.
Then you treat me the same, with the same regard that you have for that person, that you would say at work.
If I come with that same demeanor, I don't like you anymore. I don't want to be with you anymore. I can't be myself.
No, it's
I'm
not.
saying that's the demeanor. Like the mask that people wear at work.
Sure.
Is because it's like these people aren't in my this is not my people. This is my professional outlook towards life. If I have to wear, and me not wearing a mask when I come home is because I can be open, I can be myself. I like you more, I trust you more. That doesn't.
Then you're not going to talk to me crazy more. You're not going to talk to me or say something to me in a way you wouldn't say to your boss.
100% I am.
No, you're not with me. Then I'm like, oh, you're tripping. You lost your mind. If you're going to come home and say, what? Well, probably not even cussing. If you're going to say something that you wouldn't say to your boss and disrespect me in a way that you wouldn't disrespect your boss, there's absolutely not. There's no way that you're going to treat someone else better than the way you treat me on a daily basis.
I need to know like what disrespect sounds like.
If you wouldn't say it to your boss, but you would say it to me or to a coworker because you don't want to get in trouble, I'm like, no, you're not going to do that. You can be upset with me. We can have issues. You can be mad at me, but you're not going to come at me in a certain way where I go like, hey, dog, hey, I heard you on your phone with John, and put yourself on mute so you can say something underneath your breath. You go put yourself in your room and mute yourself and say whatever you want.
This is the wildest thing to me.
This is not. When you come back and you talk to me, get your thoughts together.
I say this because it's like, I should be able to express emotion.
Sure.
I should be able to express how I feel about a situation to you.
Good.
And when I say it, I might come back. I'll come back and apologize if it was off, if it was crazy. But if I want to be like, nigga, please, what?
No.
I can't. I'm not saying that to my boss.
You're not gonna say it to me either.
Great takes, Chaz.
It ain't happening here.
Great take.
That is wild.
No.
Why can't I show emotion?
You can show emotion. You can be like, hey, let me tell you what.
Because I wouldn't even talk like this to my boss.
That's fine. You can take some off. But if you get bugged with me, I'm gonna be like, I'm not even gonna get mad and react back. I'm like, oh, you tripping. You need to go write yourself an angry email. You can send it to me if you like. But the way you're talking to me is crazy. We're not doing this here.
Been off what Chaz is saying.
Not with me.
Essentially saying, what's more important, your family or your boss?
I'm saying my boss is not important to me enough. Like the boss, me dealing with it and not working through it is me being like, this is not that important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you let stuff roll off at work. You don't go to therapy for stuff at work. You don't deal with stuff at work.
You do. People do.
Well, then you too deep in your job. I don't
That's the thing you have to deal with. It's the same thing as regulating what comes in and having healthy outlets to get it out. And I go like, if I came home and I go like, I'm so sick of this and I hate it. Like my first thing is always, I'm going to talk to you with love and I'm going to talk to you with appreciation.
Absolutely, yeah.
Even when I'm upset, I'm going to talk to you with love and I'm going to talk to you with respect and I'm going to talk to you with you with appreciation.
Okay, but now we're in an argument.
Great. We can have a disagreement. We can have an argument and I'm not going to disrespect you and I'm not going to say words to you that will hurt your feelings. I can tell you my position. So this is where
we're having a disconnect because I'm not going to have an argument with my boss like that. I don't care enough about them to have an argument with that. That's y'all. That's y'all's money. Y'all don't pay me enough to have a deep argument like that with y'all. I just need this check to go to my family so we can have a roof over our ceiling.
Sure.
I come home and I have an argument with you and I gotta like overly censor myself. Like,
No.
I'm not gonna listen. One thing I don't do is disrespect my man. I'm not gonna disrespect my man, but I will let him know when I'm completely pissed off. And
that is fine.
And so like, I would never talk to my boss that way. That's where we're having a disconnect.
No, you can come to me and be like, let me tell you why you pissing me off. This is this, and this, and this.
But I can't have emotion behind it?
Sure, you can go, what's pissing me off? That's about the cat. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to yell at me, absolutely not. If you're going to say words and disrespect me, absolutely not. I need you to get your thoughts together. You can come bring it to me. You can be mad. You can have emotion behind it.
That's worse to me, because if I have time to think through my dissertation...
I'm not even saying that dissertation. You can come and be like, yo, this is crazy. Why is this like this and why is this like that? This is what I'm talking. I come home, but I go like, that's my bad. Right? I'm hearing you. That's on me. I should have had X, Y, and Z, but you're valid.
Now I got time to be poetic and be disrespectful in my poem.
Oh, no, I'm like, you're valid for these reasons. If you come home and you're like, yo, every time I hear some fuck shit here, I'm like, or you're anybody yelling at me, that's insane. You ain't my football coach. What are we doing?
I try my best to. Chaz is killing right now, man, because I'm thinking like when you're upset with your boss or a situation or a coworker,
you swallow that shit.
Well, it's not that, but it's like I have to say something about this, but I'm not going to go to the point where I'm going to say something that's going to hurt people's feelings. Because being mindful of everything's being recorded. I might get reported to HR.
Right.
So I was like, I had to be strategic by saying, hey, I'm not happy in this situation.
Right.
I'm upset. You might snap a little bit, but like respectfully, you're still coming respectfully, right?
Always.
But at home, you looking like, I don't care what happens.
Ain't gonna be unleashed.
Yeah, and it's like, I will leave this motherfucker. Like she is going crazy. Like, oh, you don't even care. Now I am a part of your anger. Now I have to rebuttal. And now we're arguing at each other.
Look, I've only had a woman yell at me twice, and where's my keys at? I walk right out the door. Like, we're not doing that.
I just think maybe y'all have been in more toxic relationships.
It's not,
I'm like, what?
It's not even about it's not even about it being toxic. There's a certain way you're gonna talk to me, and there's a certain way, and once you cross that line, I'm gonna you capped it. So don't bring this back. If you bring this back, you're showing me like I don't give a fuck. Oh, okay, well that's great.
I think it's not even about being in a toxic relationship. It's the respect that you have more for your job
and what
your
you
boss.
show. You're showing me a level of respect. I see the level of respect you show your boss. I can see the level of respect you show them. All right? And then you're not going to show me that same level?
I think I haven't been in this position.
Shit.
Is where
You've been respectful to your boss all the time.
I'm saying, but to feel or to be like in a situation where somebody has pointed out like, hey, you're being more respectful than your boss to me, because I don't think I've, to my knowledge, come across disrespectful and like in an argument. Sure, we're not our best selves all the time, but I'm also don't mind coming back and being like, hey, I was dead wrong and that sounded harsh. It's not what I intended, or I was completely pissed off, or I was having whatever the thing is. So for me, I'm like, I'm not seeing where there's been a situation in which I cannot
relate.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about.